A transgender model, who was sacked by L'Oreal over a race row, was ordered to stop using the word N****** during a controversial debate on Good Morning Britain. Munroe Bergdorf was on the ITV show debating Twitter's freedom of speech restrictions with broadcaster and writer Edward Adu and hosts Piers Morgan and Susanna Reid. The 29-year-old British star, who appeared in its recent number outfit campaign with Cheryl Cole and Katie Piper, hit the headlines when she was dropped from her lucrative new role after branding all white people racist. Today, she was debating the Twitter account suspensions of Britain First leaders Paul Golding and Jada Franson. Ms. Bergdorf agreed with the ban, but was told off twice for dropping the N-word live on TV. At the first mention, she said, "Absolutely, this is about abuse. This is about racism and trying to stem the amount of racism, especially with young white men in modern Britain today." These are the groups that are upholding it. I think it's very different with institutions, when you've got businesses and agencies targeting individual people with abuse. I was called a N**************. I was called a black B**********. I was called a tranny constantly by these people. These groups are assembled to feed into a narrative of alt-right. Later in the debate, she said, "These people are abusing their freedom of speech." "You can't just go around calling black women in the media," Susanna Reid interrupted, saying, "I just need to interrupt, just because you've already used words you can't use at this time in the morning." Apostrophe Ms. Bergdorf. "I'm not going to say it. People continuously target black women in the media." Ms. Bergdorf said, "I can't say N***********, but I'm going to say it." And Morgan said, "We would like you to stop just using the word." "My opinion is that the more that people use it, any color, the worse it is." Ms. Bergdorf defended her use of the word. She said, "This reaction of me using the N-word is seen as more violent than the fact that we are actually called this." "Yet we are allowed to show blackface. It's highly racist." Ms. Bergdorf, who was born in Boycaldian, works as a DJ and trans activist in addition to her modeling. She began living as a woman at the age of 18, but was prescribed hormones by a doctor only 4 years ago. In a lengthy Facebook rant earlier this year, she wrote, "Honestly, I don't have energy to talk about the racial violence of white people anymore." Yes, white people. Because most of you don't even realize or refuse to acknowledge that your existence, privilege and success as a race is built on the backs, blood and death of people of color. Your entire existence is drenched in racism. From microaggressions to terrorism, you guys built the blueprint for this. Come and see me when you realize that racism isn't learned, it's inherited and consciously or unconsciously passed down through privilege. Once white people begin to admit that their race is the most violent and oppressive force of nature on earth, then we can talk. Until then, stay acting shocked about how the world continues to stay at the hands of your ancestors and your heads that remain buried in the sand with hands over your ears. L'Oreal said, "We support diversity and tolerance towards all people irrespective of their race, background, gender and religion." We believe that the recent comments by Munroe Bergdorf are at odds with those values, and as such we have taken the decision to end the partnership with her. L'Oreal remains committed to celebrating diversity and breaking down barriers in beauty. Yesterday, it emerged the leaders of far-right group Britain First are among the first in the UK to have their Twitter accounts suspended in a new crackdown by the social network. Among the accounts to be suspended is that of Deputy Leader Jada Franson, who gained notoriety when 3 anti-Muslim videos she posted were retweeted by US President Donald Trump. Those videos, which could be viewed by the president's 40+ million followers, have now disappeared from his timeline. It coincides with the platform enforcing new rules and guidelines designed to make Twitter a safer environment. All 3 accounts are listed on the Britain First website as official accounts. Munroe Bergdorf was sacked by L'Oreal after branding all white people racist around with a dizzying fanfare. She was brought in as the face of modern diversity. But days after she was announced as L'Oreal's first transgender model, Munroe Bergdorf launched an extraordinary rant declaring all white people racist. And in September, L'Oreal confirmed the 29-year-old British star, who appeared in its recent number one with that campaign with Cheryl Cole and Katie Piper, was dropped from her lucrative new role. In a lengthy Facebook rant, she wrote, "Honestly, I don't have energy to talk about the racial violence of white people anymore. Yes, white people. Because most of you all don't even realize or refuse to acknowledge that your existence, privilege and success as a race is built on the backs, blood and death of people of color." Your entire existence is drenched in racism. From microaggressions to terrorism, you guys built the blueprint for this. ********. Come and see me when you realize that racism isn't learned, it's inherited and consciously or unconsciously passed down through privilege. Until then, stay acting shocked about how the world continues to stay at the hands of your ancestors and your heads that remain buried in the sand with hands over your ears. L'Oreal said, "We support diversity and tolerance towards all people irrespective of their race, background, gender and religion." The L'Oreal Paris True Match campaign is a representation of these values, and we are proud of the diversity of the ambassadors who represent this campaign. We believe that the recent comments by Munroe Bergdorf are at odds with those values, and as such we have taken the decision to end the partnership with her. L'Oreal remains committed to celebrating diversity and breaking down barriers in beauty. The stars of the advertising campaign were selected by L'Oreal as part of its ongoing drive to celebrate diversity and inclusivity in beauty. Earlier this year, the company, which also uses Helen Mirren as one of its regular models, claimed its focus on diversity had pushed sales and led people to reappraise the brand. It also recently launched a mentoring initiative in partnership with the Prince's Trust, which aims to help young people become more confident